Hey guys, Austin here with the pregame report between the Edmonton Oilers and the Detroit Red Wings. Before I get into all the stats here on the screen, just a couple pregame notes. Edmonton is looking to extend their win streak to 9 straight games. That would tie a franchise record. Detroit has won 3 of the last 5 meetings against the Oilers, going 3-2, and both teams have scored 19 goals against each other in those 5 games, so they score almost 4 goals per game against each other. Connor Brown is still looking for his first goal of the season, and I know Connor Brown brings a lot of value on that penalty kill for the Oilers, but if he's not producing, I would rather see him in the press box and have a guy like Sam Gagner inserted into the lineup. I don't know, as of the recording of this video, if there are any lineup changes from their game against Chicago. Obviously, you guys will be able to let me know down in the comments section below. Stuart Skinner is likely to get the start for Edmonton. His record has improved to 17-9-1. He has a 2.69 goals against average and a 901 save percentage. He has climbed over that 900 save percentage threshold. He is the number 1 guy for Edmonton, in my opinion, and selling the farm for another starter is no longer needed. Not that I ever believed that Edmonton should have been selling the farm for a goalie. I always believed that Skinner's game would regress back to the mean, and it has, and he continues to show signs that he is the number 1 guy in Edmonton. Now, if you did want a goalie before the trade deadline, I say just bring someone in who can be a serviceable backup, although Calvin Pickard has done well in that role so far, so I'm not too concerned at the moment. And finally, let's hope Edmonton's effort is better than their game against Chicago and Ottawa. You have to earn everything in this league. You have to earn it, and the game against the Blackhawks should serve as a wake-up call to the Oilers that if you are snoozing and you're not giving it 110% every single shift, you are going to struggle to win hockey games in this league. But with the game notes out of the way, let's get into the numbers. Starting with Detroit, they are 20-16-4. They are 5-5 in their last 10 games. I don't know if you guys remember, Detroit got off to a very, very hot start this season. Their play has cooled down. Their PDO heater has regressed back to the mean. They've lost a pretty decent chunk of games, but they also have had a lot of injury issues. Patrick Kane is someone that was inserted to the lineup a couple weeks ago, and he's played very well for Detroit. So Edmonton's got to be on their toes when Patrick Kane is on the ice. Detroit's expected goals for this season is 45.06% at even strength, which ranks 28th. Their power play is 13th at 21.9%. Their penalty kill is 11th at 81.6%. They score 3.55 goals per game, which ranks 6th, but they give up 3.40 goals per game, which ranks 26th. And they have a team save percentage of 89.26%, which ranks 23rd in the NHL. Now, going over to the other side, we have the Edmonton Oilers. They are 21-15-1. They currently sit in that second wildcard spot in the Western Conference. They are 8-2 in their last 10, having won 8 straight games. Their expected goals for has dipped below 58% now. It's at 57.40%, which ranks second. I believe Carolina is ahead of them in expected goals for now. Edmonton's expected goals has dipped a little bit over the last couple weeks, but I would expect that to rebound a little bit here. I think their game will start to improve. I think Chris Knobloch is probably laying the hammer down a little bit because he's probably not impressed with their play lately. Anyways, let's get into the power play. Edmonton is 7th on the power play this season at 25.8%. Their penalty kill is ranked 12th at 80.8%. They score 3.54 goals per game, which ranks 7th. They give up 3.08 goals per game, which ranks 16th. And their team save percentage at even strength is top 10 in the NHL now. It is at 9th in the league. So Edmonton has seen a lot of improvements, especially when it comes to the goals against their giving up every game and their team save percentage. Those are 2 very improved metrics on the screen here. A few weeks ago, those were both bottom 5 in the league, so it is very nice to see those in the top half of the NHL. On paper, just like the game against Chicago, Edmonton is favored in pretty much every statistical category. They both score about the same amount of goals for per game. It's a 0.01 difference on screen, so I gave the edge to Detroit just on a technicality. The penalty kill, again, they're very similar in the penalty kill. They're 11th and 12th, but I do give the edge to Edmonton tonight. And my score prediction is 4-3 Oilers in overtime. Detroit is a tough matchup. They seem to give Edmonton everything they've got every time these two teams play each other. Edmonton's got to be ready here. They've got to be ready because Detroit is, again, all respect to Chicago and Ottawa, but this is a team that if you are caught sleeping, Detroit will pump goals. They can score in bunches, and Edmonton's got to be ready for a quick start for the Detroit Red Wings, who are trying to fight their way into a playoff spot as well this season out east. And my player to watch is Zach Hyman, only because I want you guys to keep voting for Zach Hyman to the All-Star game. Make sure you guys get your votes in. If you're not sure how to vote or where to vote, I will have a link in the description for you guys. Anyways, that's all I have for my pregame report today. As always, I want to know what your predictions are. I want to know what your game day thoughts are. Anything that's on your mind, make sure you let me know in the comments section below. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit like. If you really liked it, make sure you hit subscribe. We did hit 900 subscribers. I just wanted to thank you guys so much. We're climbing our way to that 1,000 subscriber milestone. Thank you guys so much. You are seriously the best, and I will see you guys in the post-game debrief. Take care, guys.